Phone down, man.
Brother, listen. Hold on.
Pass me the bit.
Criminals love to believe they're always one step ahead, but overconfidence has a funny way of rewriting the script. Sometimes the smallest mistake is all it takes to turn a bold plan into an unforgettable story. Stay with us as these cases unfold. This Jimmy John's cashier in Kansas, Missouri, had a gun pointed at his head and still stayed unbelievably calm. He handed over the cash without panicking, and everyone made it out alive. Sometimes keeping your cool is the smartest move. This thief's biggest enemy wasn't the employees, it was the glass. One second he thought he was making a getaway, the next he was introducing his face to the window. The robbers came in with fake guns, expecting everyone to panic. Then the security guard walked in, took control, and reminded them his weapon was the real deal. That confidence ended the robbery fast.
Come here. Don't buck. Over there.
Wow.
Come here.
It looks like... Stop!
Running from the police is one bad decision. Running straight into a pole is another. That pole ended the chase faster than anyone expected.
Good.
At Avia on Altenburger Strasse, the sliding door put up a better fight than anyone else. After stuffing his oversized bag, the thief couldn't get out, dropped half his haul, and finally escaped on his bike. At the Nisa store on Blackmore Road in Kelvedon Hatch, this knife-wielding robber thought he'd scare everyone. Instead, manager Aman Singh Mann fought back with a beer keg and sent him running. An armed robber walked in expecting easy money. Instead, he got tackled by employees, with unexpected help from two shoplifters. That's a twist nobody saw coming. A $16,000 gold chain almost disappeared, until the owner chased the thief through the mall. The suspect got so nervous he threw the chain away, and an honest shopper returned it. That's a happy ending. He came to rob the gas station but ended up getting locked inside. The employee calmly ran into the back room and turned the entire store into one giant jail cell. At a convenience store in Frederick, Maryland, this robber walked in with a gun, but walked out without it. The clerk fought back, took the weapon away, and turned a terrifying robbery into one of the quickest fails you'll ever see. This robber shoved the cashier and went straight for the register, but two customers jumped in and turned the robbery into a wrestling match. He escaped the store, but not the police for long. This Black Friday deal came with free evidence. The suspect sprayed the security guard, but the surveillance cameras made sure the police got the full receipt. Nothing humbles a pro thief faster than a room full of security fog. It's hard to steal anything when you're busy wondering which way is out. Employee of the month goes to her. She didn't hesitate for a second and went straight after the thief trying to escape with the loot. That's some serious courage, this. This thief was caught stealing and came up with the most disgusting escape plan ever. He literally smeared feces on himself to make people let go. Nobody expected that kind of dirty tactic. Bro showed up ready to steal a package and got scared by a skeleton instead. The real security system was just a Halloween decoration. Two strangers thought they could sneak around unnoticed, but Ring had other plans. Ron spotted them before they could do any damage and scared them away. Sometimes the best security system is simply knowing someone is watching.
Hey, may I help you? Who's this? Get out of the way!
Imagine delivering someone's food and then stealing their package right after. This DoorDash driver turned a simple delivery into a crime scene. The camera caught everything. Sometimes the real surprise is the person you trust. Her outfit had more storage space than some carry-on luggage. Every time you thought she was done, another stolen item magically appeared. Timing is everything, and this family got lucky because the mom reacted even faster than the robbers expected. They rushed the house, but she beat them to the door. That's how you ruin a criminal's day.
Cierra la puerta, la persiana.
Tranquilo,
Ciérrala ya. Ciérrala ya. Cierra la persiana. No. Que te clave un cuchillo. No me dejes que me das un golpe. Pero yo te mato,
She walked in with a knife, ready to rob the store. But when panic hit, she abandoned the whole plan and ran away. Crime looked a lot easier in her head. Instead of spraying right away, the owner spent forever figuring out the pepper spray. The thief actually had time to wait. Good thing the cameras were already rolling. This drive-off at the Mount Warren Park Caltex went from bad to unbelievable. The driver panicked, tore the pump apart, launched his passenger into the air, and forgot the most important rule: don't leave your getaway partner behind. He broke into a barber shop, fixed his hairstyle with the clippers, then emptied the cash register. That's the first robbery I've seen with complimentary grooming. This shoplifter fought harder for that shopping bag than most people fight for a promotion. In the end, the bag ripped, the groceries hit the sidewalk, and all she got was a very public fail. The escape plan worked, unless you count losing your pants. That fence put up a better fight than anyone chasing them. These two guys went to the Easy Mart in Marshall, Texas, to steal an ATM. Instead, all they left behind was a damaged store. The only thing they managed to take was the store owner's peace of mind and a pile of repair bills. This robber thought the clerk was handing over the cash in fear. Instead, the employee waited for the perfect moment, snatched the gun right out of his hand, and ended the robbery on the spot. Talk about nerves of steel. The car owner had no intention of handing over the keys. One blast of gasoline was all it took to make the robbers give up and run for their lives. These guys ripped an ATM out of a university building with a rope and a 4x4, sending it flying through the air with over 10,000 pounds inside. They thought the plan was perfect, until Norfolk police caught up and crashed into their getaway vehicle. Wrong plan, wrong ending. At a jewelry store in central Tel Aviv, these two spent time planning the perfect heist, with masks, gloves, bags, and even a toy gun. They grabbed nearly 1.7 million shekels in jewelry. Until police stormed in and turned their getaway into chaos. This robber pretended to be a customer before suddenly attacking with a claw hammer. The shopkeeper ducked the blow, grabbed a broken chair leg, fought back, disarmed him, and chased him out. The robber even tried a flying kick, but still ran away empty-handed. He got the cash, but luck wasn't on his side. Running into a police sergeant by pure chance turned this robbery into an instant arrest. The employees in Cleveland weren't backing down. They worked together to stop an armed robber before he could escape. Incredible teamwork. Robbing a former police officer was already a bad idea. Doing it at his liquor store was a plan on a whole different level of disaster. The robbers walked in demanding vapes, but in the end, all they wanted was a way to run away.
Come on!
The funniest part wasn't the burglars running, it was realizing they were retreating from 3 little dogs. Size doesn't matter when the barking sounds like, "Get off our property!" Those pups earned extra treats that day. Imagine breaking into a house, hauling out a giant TV, then realizing your getaway car is way too small. The TV got a free trip to the driveway and back home. Talk about wasting everyone's time. This thief started with a free drink, then decided to upgrade to free food and free cash. She turned the McDonald's drive-thru counter into a self-service counter for crime. He thought he got away with 5 stolen smartphones. Security cameras had other plans. Police tracked him down while he was trying to sell the phones, and 4 of them went straight back into evidence. She went from house to house cleaning out every candy bowl like it was her personal shopping trip. Halloween is supposed to be about sharing, not stealing everything for yourself. Turns out the toughest competitor for a claw machine isn't another player. It's one determined little girl with big ideas and 0 interest in paying. He picked the one bike parked outside a police station. One cut with the bolt cutters. One officer walked out, and suddenly, the fastest thing he stole was a ride to jail. This robber pulled out a box cutter, expecting easy money. Instead, the restaurant owner came back with a meat cleaver, slammed the register shut, and sent him running. He even forgot the $100 he paid. Talk about paying to fail. Brave store owners and fearless customers, the worst nightmare for any robber. Watch how teamwork turns one simple stick into instant justice. A 9-year-old walked into a jewelry store with a fake gun, trying to pull off a robbery. A few days later, his own mother brought him to the police station. That's one family trip he definitely wasn't expecting. Snatch, run, then get caught. The necklace robber didn't make it very far before the store owner and several bystanders turned his getaway into a group chase. He broke into a liquor store drunk, then couldn't climb back out. At that point, he wasn't escaping the cops. He was just waiting for customer service. A 3-minute robbery and a lifetime of bad decisions. The only jackpot these guys won was becoming the police's newest case. These guys walked in acting tough, but they ran out a whole lot faster than they came in. Turns out a real firearm is a pretty convincing reason to abandon a robbery. He tried to rob a funeral home with a banana. The employee didn't realize it wasn't a real weapon, grabbed it away, and sent the robber running. This has to be one of the strangest robbery fails ever. The craziest part wasn't getting caught. It was watching him casually recreate the break-in. That tiny gap looked impossible, but he showed everyone exactly how he pulled it off. Every case in this collection is a reminder that even the boldest plans can unravel when arrogance, panic, or one careless decision takes over. In the end, actions always leave a trail. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, leave a comment, subscribe, and share it with someone who loves true crime stories.